I have a 4th grade student named James whose birthday is on Valentine's Day. His buddy laughed and knowingly said, "I think we all know why James was born on Valentine's Day." Nathan, that's not how it works. I mean, he's kind of got the right idea, but not entirely. That's all them November kids. If you were born in November, then, you know, we all know why you were born in November. You know what I mean? What's up, boys? You know, it's been a little bit since I made a Kids Are Stupid video. I wanted to take a break for a little and decompress, make some other types of videos, but now it's time to return. Yes, I know, cue the dramatic music. It's absolutely insane, never before seen, never before done video on the Dark Dom channel. Anyways, as always, leave your stupid kid stories in the comments section below. I like reading through those because they are, well, you know, stupid. And without further ado, enjoy the video, boys. Told my kids they were allowed to hit each other once per day, so they should really think it through and not waste their one hit, and now they're calmly discussing when it might be the best time to hit each other, but the actual hitting has stopped. I'm a genius. You know, that is a really weird way to make your kids stop hitting each other. Me and my sister never really hit each other that much as kids. I remember we got in a fight once and like I wanted to hit her, but I was like scared to punch her. So I was like, but it ended up just being like really, it was really weak. When I was little, my dad made me believe I could use the bathroom for him. Before going on trips or something, he would say, "Hey, I need to use the bathroom, but I'm busy. Can you go for me?" After I use the bathroom, he'll say thank you. Now I understand it all as a parent. Wow, you know, that's actually genius. Also, is that your birth year in your name? Lala 7991. Were you born in 7991? Are these parenting tips from the far future? Guys, don't pass up on this moment. This is big. When I was 9, I watched Frozen and thought I had the same powers as Elsa because I had dandruff. So I told my class I had snow powers. And started scratching my scalp. They were probably mortified, honestly. I think if I would have been in that class, I probably would have just screamed. Not of like amazement at like, wow, she has snow powers. Just scared. Announcement from Holden's Echo. Booty butt, booty butt. Poopy butt, cheek, poopy butt. So silly, poopy butt, poopy butt. Poopy butt, cheek, poopy butt. Poopy butt, cheek, booty butt. I'm still in bed and you what? Oh, it starts from that one. So he's in bed and then he has those things to say. Honestly, thank you for the announcement, Holden. Appreciate it, dude. What will you remember most about kindergarten? We did that, you know, that would definitely be memorable. That's all I'm gonna say, man. If I was in kindergarten and we were doing that, I would not forget about it, and I also probably wouldn't make it very long. Jeez, dude. A Macomb County child spent $1,000 of his parents' money Saturday as he was playing on his dad's Grubhub app. Oh my god. He ordered $1,000 worth of food. You know, he probably thought it was just some game where you just like scroll through and get fake food, and then what do you even do in this situation? Because now you've got a bunch of food that you don't want. I mean, you could have just like, I guess you could just save it and then have food for like a month. What do you even do in that situation? At Bird Park, a bunch of kids no older than 8 or 9, I'd say, strapped fireworks to each other's pelvic areas and were jumping over a campfire to see whose would light first. This is not a crime. However, I do find it unsafe and disturbing. Honestly, at that point, like, that's just natural selection. Let them do that, and it was just meant to be. I can assure you that when I was 8 or 9, I was not strapping fireworks to my pelvis and jumping over fires. Like, you know, it's not a kid thing. That's just being an idiot. When my daughter was 3, I told her to stop trying to draw on the dog with crayons. She threw the crayon on the floor, looked me dead in the eye, and yelled, "Daddy, you're ruining my life." That would ruin my life, too, if I couldn't draw on my dog, you know, that I don't have. I'll just say my cat. If I couldn't draw on my cat, I would just, I don't even want to talk about it, guys. I would just be so sad. My 4-year-old slipped half a corn cob in a water bottle and called it corn water. Screwed it tight, checks it daily, guards it scrupulously. Tonight he took a stealthy sip, announced it just needs another day. I just realized he's making moonshine. Hey, he's becoming a mixologist early on in life. You know, he's gonna be a great bartender when he gets older, or he'll be a hillbilly and just drink moonshine on the side of the road. You know, there's 2 life directions that this kid is gonna take. 7-year-old boy, man, I miss being single. 8-year-old boy, I have 16 girlfriends. 6 white and 10 black. 5-year-old boy, I used to have 3 girlfriends, but I dumped one. God, what? These kids are, where do they learn all this riz, dude? Like, what? How do you have 16 girlfriends? Is there even 16 girls in your entire grade? Once I went to a spelling competition. The first kid got the word of. and spelled it UV. You know, don't hate on him, okay, for thinking out of the box, all right? What if this kid, you know, becomes the next Einstein and reinvents language as a whole? And it would all start here with him misspelling the word of, and then you made fun of him on Reddit for Reddit points. Is the solid figure a cube? Choose yes or no. Yes, maybe, yes, and then he just didn't say anything. I like how he added maybe to every single one, even though he didn't even use it for 3 of them. He just put maybe on one, but he was like, well, I guess now that I added it to one of them, I gotta put it on the other ones. Let's just not even talk about whatever this is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be a cube? You know what? I can see how that would be confusing to draw, though, because those things, they are confusing. I don't blame him. Kid didn't check the grill when asked to turn it on. Also, kid put the tools inside when asked to hang them up. Oh my god. And so he just ended up... He just ended up melting every single one of the tools. That probably is emitting like so much toxic gas. You're not supposed to burn plastic because it will kill you. And this just is like hanging out here, just melting, you know? It's just chill. My 5-year-old students and I are learning to read. Yesterday, one of them pointed at a picture in a zoo book and said, look at this. It's a frickin' elephant. I took a deep breath and asked, what do you call it? It's a frickin' elephant. And it says so on the picture. And so it does. A frickin' elephant. Maybe that's a good way to teach kids what that elephant is called. High schooler arrested in Texas for airdropping plane bomb threat to passengers on American Airlines flight. Oh my god. You know, usually on this subreddit, it's just a lot of like toddlers and like, you know, like 6-year-olds. This is a high schooler. This kid could have literally been my age a year ago and he's doing this, dude. Come on, man. You gotta represent us in positive light. This isn't doing anything for us, man. Over the weekend, my sister walked into my mom's bedroom holding a bowl with the pink crumbled remains of a pink object inside. She said, Mama, why does this taste weird? She was eating a bath bomb. She's in middle school. Okay, yeah, that's not good. When you read that story, you think of a girl who's probably like 5, 6, you know, maybe 7. But middle school, dude, there's no redeeming that. You're 12, 13 years old at that point. The caption of this is, my 4-year-old first eats the pepperonis, then the cheese, then the tomato sauce with her finger, and then the dough. Forget all that. She can eat pizza how she wants. My question is, why are you eating fries with pizza? It just seems weird to me. Pennsylvania toddler freed by firefighters after getting head stuck in cake pan. At that point, she needs to wear that like a trophy. She needs to just like have that around her neck for the rest of her life like some sort of supervillain. And her origin story is that when she was a toddler, she just got it stuck in there and she had to be saved by firefighters. Imagine like you're a firefighter and you go through all these years of schooling to really rush into raging infernos and pull out, you know, struggling people and save lives and do heroic things. In reality, you actually just have to go cut holes in pans so you can help toddlers get their head out because they got it stuck. Good night. Good night. Rest in peace. Please don't say that to anybody. Okay. I mean, I kind of understand what they were trying to say. You know, the good night, and you say you're going to sleep, you're going to go rest, so rest in peace. I don't think they understood the full meaning of that statement. I'll be 1986, Sunday, June 11th, 4000. Okay, so I guess he added in their calendar his birthday in the year 4000 when he'll be 1986. Honestly, if this phone is even still like operational by the year 4000 to give them a notification saying that it's their birthday, that's probably one of the most impressive products to ever be created. When I was a kid, I thought boysenberry was poisonberry and thought they were poisonous. Like they were doing an Indiana Jones Holy Grail test at the local IHOP. Hey man, you know, you gotta really test your grit. You gotta see if you're really about it. You know what I mean? You go to IHOP and you get the boysenberry, you gotta survive, you know? That's the real test of strength. The people who are cut out to make it in this world are the people who can eat the boysenberries and survive. Do not touch, and it's a big red button, and the kid is touching it. Honestly though, that's the person, whoever made this, that's their fault, because, like, what are you thinking when you put a big flashing red button with a sign that says, do not touch? It's almost cartoonishly, like, funny. Like, that, you're, like, I would push that button. That's not even a kids are stupid thing. I would do the same exact thing, dude. Curiosity would get the best of me. When I was 11, my friend had a really annoying little brother. Keep in mind, when I was 11, I didn't know how powerful velocity really was. I took off my shoe from the 15-foot high slide and dropped it on the kid's head. I even dropped my own head a few inches above me to see how much it would hurt. After I dropped it, the kid immediately began crying. Not wanting to end my friendship with my friend, I waited until they walked away, walked down, and put on my shoe. I still feel guilty about it because I most likely gave that kid a concussion. You gave him a concussion concussion from dropping your shoe from 15 feet? I don't know about that. I mean, I guess if they're a little kid, maybe, or depending on the shoe. Like, if you dropped a steel-toed boot on that kid's head from 15 feet above, there's probably a good chance, yeah, he had a concussion. But if it was like a flip-flop, then, you know, you're fine. Future. Aliens will visit our planet in the year 2069 and make the following statement. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Am I missing something? What does that even what does that even mean? I had this book, and recently when I went home for a couple weeks to my parents, I found it. It was like one of the funniest things I had ever seen. Like, I had so many just stupid answers in there. I could probably make an entire video just looking through there. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks for watching this episode of Kids Are Stupid. I hope you had a great day. Hope you have a great day tomorrow, and see ya.